So I've been getting asked a lot this question, which is how to start in sales. Starting in sales is pretty simple, but most of the time we let the uncertainty of how much am I gonna make, or I'm gonna get into a full commission job, dictate whether we take this step or not. For me, it's really interesting how young people will pay to learn stuff in college that they will most likely not apply in the world of business, although I do support education. As far as college, it's a good space in which you can acquire friends and make connections. That's it. Because I've never drove past, when I was in school, when I was in college, I never saw one of my professors driving a Ferrari. I never saw one of my professors in a $2 million home. Although that doesn't mean they're not good at their profession, but if I'm learning from somebody, I have two standards that I usually look for, and it's a non-negotiable for me to look for whenever I'm looking for knowledge from somebody. That person's gotta be getting the results that I want currently, not 10 years ago, not 20 years ago, but currently, and also living the life that I want. That's it. If he lives the life that I want, and he's currently getting the results that I want, that person is super qualified to take me there. Remember, people won't take you to places that they have never been before. Your ability to succeed at life, it's capped self-development and the people that you surround yourself with. It's capped by that. So in the process of learning sales, in the process of getting into sales, I would recommend to forget about how much you're making. At the end of the day, you're probably gonna make more than a regular job anyway. Most jobs right now are paying $50,000 to $70,000 starting up the bat, if that. If you can make $50,000 while still learning a bunch of human relation, negotiation, sales, human nature. If you can make 50 grand and still learn all these skills and read at least 5 books per topic, your value in the marketplace after 2 to 3 to 4 years after doing this, it will be right where you want it to be. Your income will never surpass your self-development. Never has, never will. Because your income will be capped by how much you know, but also your applied knowledge. You wanna know how much a person makes? It's just how much they know, and then how much of that do they apply in the marketplace? This suggestions by Patrick and David. Read 4 different categories of books, which is sales, negotiation, human nature, and human psychology. If you can read 25 books in each category, you will be a master negotiator and you will most likely get what you want. Even if you don't take sales as a career. Let's say your dream is to be a doctor. Still, learning sales will be great for you. You still will need customers. Doctors will refer it as patients. You still need to pay the bills. You still need to make your clinic work, which is a business. So if you learn negotiations, human nature, sales, and human psychology, there's no way you actually will lose in life, because those are the 4 categories that will affect your day-to-day. If you connect with the right people, you get into the right rooms. If you get to the right rooms, you get to meet the right people. If you meet the right people, they'll get you the right knowledge. If you get the right knowledge, now you can get a course of action. If you get the course of action going, then you get the results. If you get the results, you get what you want. So it's all a matter of who you're surrounding yourself with, but also remember that the person coaching you is most important than anything. But remember that the teacher appears when the student's ready. The people that stay curious in a student mentality frame of mind, they typically win. Always judge a person's hunger by his or her level of curiosity and his ability to apply the knowledge acquired through curiosity. Applied knowledge is power. I always judge a person's hunger by his or her level of curiosity and his ability to apply the knowledge acquired through curiosity. Applied knowledge is power. People always say that knowledge is power. I will say applied knowledge is power, because only applied knowledge will get you what you want. And if you get what you want, then you get power. So if you want to start in sales, go work for a sales company, get behind a leader that's currently getting the results that you want and living that kind of life that you want. Ask questions, be curious, ask what, who, why, how, and you will always get what you want. You might not get compensated at the beginning. The best jobs in the world are typically sales, because there's no cap at how much you can make. What I love about sales is that you cannot really say, oh, I'm getting paid so little for what I'm worth. I mean, the marketplace will dictate how much you're worth, because the marketplace will test you right where your knowledge is at, but also your persistency. Most of the time, you're not gonna get the result that you want right away. Whenever you're not getting the results that you want in sales, you gotta ask yourself these 2 questions. Have I done it for long enough? Have I done it consistently enough? Usually one of those is typically faulty, and that's where you can dictate your actions. Humble yourself, get behind a leader that's currently getting the results that you want. Get behind that leader for 4 years. Be underpaid to learn skills to soon be overpaid for what you know and the applied knowledge that you acquired through those 4 years. I would never regret doing full commission sales for the first 4 years of my career because that taught me everything I needed to know about building a business from scratch. Because when you're in sales, you're pretty much your own store. What you make is compared to what you sell. So it's pretty much like having on your own business. So you get the experience right away of how it feels and how it is to own your own business. Because if you don't sell, you don't eat. But you have none of the costs, which is renting a space, having equipment, like you don't have payroll, you don't have employees, like you don't have all these things that business owners do have to worry about on a daily basis. It's just you, the sales pitch, and your ability to close the customer. That's it. And then it's funny because every day you get the opportunity to talk to as many people as you can, as many people as you want. You can hit 50 to 100 doors. You can make 30 to 40 contacts. You can talk to 8 to 10 decision makers. If you can present your product to enough people, one of them will buy. Most of us quit right before we're gonna get the result. Usually the decision maker gave us an attitude. We quit on the door that, I spent an hour with that person, I was not able to close. It doesn't really matter because every door is a different opportunity. And you gotta hit every door like you hit your first one. And you gotta hit every door like you're about to meet a buyer. That's it. And if you can hit a door, before you hit a door, before you talk to a customer, before you talk to a prospect, you can ask yourself this question, which is, how can I help this person? You're most likely to gain the favor of the individual himself because you're not coming from the place of like, I gotta sell to this person. You're coming from the place of, how can I service this person? How can I make his life easier? And it's easier to personalize the product towards the customer once you think this way. Because you're no longer thinking about, I need to sell. You're thinking about, I need to help this customer, which is a different approach, makes you sound different, gives you a genuine interaction every single time. Being genuine will always get you in the right spots. Being genuine will always get you in the right door. So instead of like, how can I sell? Ask yourself, how can I help this person? Anyways, like I said, if you want to start in sales, get behind a leader, learn as much as you can, learn their habits, who they connect with, learn their network, the events that they go to, learn their lifestyle, because typically what you do, not just at work, but what you also do on your off time typically dictates how you show up to work. Most of us are really concerned about getting the job done, but few of us are actually concerned of how am I showing up to the job. I've said this before and I will keep saying it. You rarely get what you want, but you will always get what you tolerate. And successful people don't tolerate nothing else than excellence. That's why they always get what they want. So if you want to start a career in sales, get your student mentality, learn as much as you can, understand that you're gonna be underpaid for the next 3 to 4 years to be overpaid for the rest of your life. Because the skills that you will learn in the art of selling will help you have a better life, pick a better partner, be better in your community, be a better leader, be a better husband, be a better dad, and just be a professional in human experience.